Alright guys, so today is the day that I take you through our new homeschooling. I'm just going to jump right in. I don't want it to be super long. So you walk in the door. This used to be my oldest daughter's bedroom. And then her and my youngest shared, and we had the homeschool room in the other room. But now this is the homeschool room because it has hardwood floors. So when you first walk into the left, we have these shelves that we built a long time ago. And then I got all of this stuff like the thrift store and the Dollar Tree. I did a haul the other day, I believe. But anyway, right now, the things that we have in here go along with our unit study. These things that are sticking out are, we just traced our body, and we're using those this week to learn about our body. So in the middle of the room, we have our old dining room table. We have 2 chairs here, one for Anaya, one for Noah. Isaiah does his homeschool, or most of his schoolwork in his bedroom because he does it by himself. But it's right across the hall. We leave the doors open. I can see him, and I can talk to him from right here. Our house is pretty small. That's where I sit. They have a beanbag chair on either side, one here and one there. Isaiah's is in his room. They got these for Christmas. And I want to swing back around here. This was originally for art, things that they draw, but we just got done with this room, and they haven't, we haven't put anything up there yet. So I just decided to put these little flashcards that I found at the thrift store up there. And there's some behind them, but we haven't got to those yet. So I just put up the ones that we've done already. In the middle of this back wall, up here you can see this crate has a bunch of different things in it. That is like a jewelry kit and a blow art kit, spirograph, stuff like that. And then there's just a little chalkboard with a dry erase board on the back, and it can it's an art caddy also. Like you can pull the paper around and use it to paint or write. Then over here, I just have our extra paper and construction paper, and then a roll of paper. And to get a little bit closer, let's see. So most of our books are up here and down here. There's the kit that we are going to use this week for our human body unit study. Down here, I got a clock that my mom got me for Christmas, and then this little board that I got from my best friend. I really don't know what I want to do with it. I just think it's cute, so it just stays there. This box has everything that I need in it for the day for the kids. It's got my planner, and it's got the answer, like the teacher workbook and all that stuff, or teacher book, whatever you want to call it. And then on the top, it just has the things that I would need during the day. I've got gum to reward them with, tape, glue, scissors, stapler, stickers for Noah's workbooks and stuff that she likes to put stickers on. Then we have our diffuser, pencil sharpener, and then our morning basket. I'll have a video. I don't know which one I'm going to do put out first, but I will have a video on this. And then I'll just show you real quick. Inside of here, I keep this little cup, and it has all of our dry erase markers in there. And then on this side, this cup has all of my chalk, my little chalk anyway. Okay. And then I'm going to take you through the drawers. So in this drawer, we just have extra notebooks, some extra pencils and color pencils, my hole puncher, sorry, and then glue and a handheld pencil sharpener, a couple of erasers, just some things that if we need them real quick, we can grab them. This next drawer just has this tray because I think I'm going to put like some pencils and stuff in there. I haven't decided. But for right now, it's basically just worksheets and then a couple of clipboards that go along with whatever unit study we're doing. So basically, this drawer is an extension of this shelf and this cabinet. So this cabinet, this drawer, and that shelf is going to have things in it that we are using for our unit study. This next drawer basically is an extension of our morning basket, and I talk about that in the video that I'm going to do for the morning basket, or that I done for the morning basket. But it just has part of our morning basket in here because these books are really thick and heavy, and then a couple of games that we can play. Moving around to this wall, we painted a chalkboard wall, and we are loving it. It is very, very messy, but I still like it. Y'all don't laugh at my bone man over there. He looks kind of cray-cray, but the kids think he's cute. So, and of course he's not correct. He's just up there to be cute and fun. And then I got the recipe for a body from, I can't think of the homeschool mom that I got it from. I'm sure you all know. You probably watch her just as much as I do, but my brain is like stopped right now apparently. Then I just wrote the human body, and then I wrote a quote for I am fearfully and wonderfully made. And then above the window, it just says Read Homeschool Academy. And then over here, underneath where I've wrote the quote, there's a, I can't even think what that's called, but you know what it is. And then a dry erase board just to do our calendar work, window. And we love to have that open while we're working in here. The trash can. And then I'm going to get to that closet in a second. But before I do, I'm going to swing around. This is the door that I come in. And then this is our, you can call it music area, I guess. Kind of music and science. And I'll tell you why in a second. But what they do is just take one of these chairs, turn it around, and sit at the little thing. Practice their music. Noah's book is in there. Anaya's book. Isaiah's book. And then we have our class pet, Cologne. He is right there. And he has, try not to scare him to death here. He has his food and his water behind there. I'll turn it back around. And then in this other thing, we have a bunch of different science kits and things like that. An empty cubby. This thing needs to be repainted, but I didn't want to wait and repaint this before I done this video because we're already using it. It probably won't get another coat of paint until the summer. So this one's empty. I figured we're gonna do like a app for the kids to do piano. We stopped going to the piano teacher that we were going to, and until we find another one, we're just going to use the app, and my husband's going to work with them. And so I'm thinking whatever iPod, or not iPod, but tablet and things that we need are going to go in this bin, like for our music. And we have another place for more music stuff, but I'll show you in a second. And then today the girls made lungs. You can see that is so gross, but anyway, they made lungs. And I just told them to put them in there because we're not done with those yet. And then in here, we have a microscope. And then just like some magnifying glasses and these little trays just for like different little experiments. Let me get up. We're going to swing over here and open this door. We'll start at the door. It has the girls' chore chart. Isaiah's chore chart is in his room. He is 14 years old. He thinks, you know, he doesn't want to be in here, which is fine. As long as he's doing his schoolwork and doing good at it, I don't mind. So most of his things are in there. I'm not leaving him out, but his things are where he wants them to be at. On this wall of the closet, y'all, I did not paint this closet. I was trying to hurry up and get this schoolroom done before Christmas break was over. So the closet is just going to have to wait. It'll get another redo here in a little while, but for now this is gonna be it. So in this book bag, we don't go we're taking a break from co-op this semester, so we're going to use this Noah's book bag as our nature study bag. So if we go to the park or whatever we're going to do, they have things in there to conduct nature study. And then in this bag, I love this bag, it came from Old Navy. It is for our library books, and that's just going to hang there. This bin has more science unit studies and stuff in it, just different science books. let's see. Apollo 13, space race, just different things. Elephants, light, squirrels, frogs on another side, liquid, solid. All of this is just like science-based things that we've either done them before and we're going to do them again, or we haven't gotten to them. Got sharks and plant cells and all that stuff. In this bin right here, I'm not going to open it because it's going to be kind of hard to open, but it's just extra notebooks, extra binders, extra pencil pouches, things like that. Stuff that I don't have to get to very, very often. Then here I have 2 maps. There's a world map and then the United States map. And of course they can't really see that one as good, but right now we're just working on the United States. When we're doing more of a world view, I'll switch them around, but for now this works. Then there's this little thing that my sister-in-law gave my girls. I guess it's a lantern. I'm assuming she made it at a camp or something, I think she said, but I just put it in here because it kind of went with the world and the maps and all that to me. Then I've got this thing that my husband hung up. It's not probably supposed to be hanging, but it is now. It just has our bookmarks, our extra chalk, and more expo markers that are not in the little bins that I showed you earlier. This bag holds all of our music things. So we have more piano books, and then this strap goes to my husband's guitar, and things like that are in that bag. Down there is my tripod, and then I have these 2 embroidery hoops. I was going to use these as decor, and I haven't decided if I want them or not, so I just shoved them in there. Now the last part is basically all of our extra workbooks and things like that, and I'll just show you this real quick. I'm not going to like go through each one of these, but I will tell you what they are, and you can see that they're labeled language manipulatives. So this is just language, spelling words, and then the manipulatives that are in here might have flashcards or games, like we have a Scrabble game in there. This is Mini Luck. And then here I have a shelf, and it's just got things to do with presidents. It's history. This shelf is just presidents. This bin is history. It's just got a bunch of different history books in it. And then this is geography. There's a couple of geography books here. And we also keep our little things that they travel with. It says Noah spelling. I haven't fixed them yet, but I'll show you. That we travel with. Like it has dry erase little games and stuff in it for them to do. We keep those there. And then just geography like maps and things like that. Geography puzzle or atlas puzzle, whatever you want to call it. Below here is math manipulatives, and it's exactly what it says it is. We've got some plus, we've got an abacus, a clock, an extra calendar, more plus, and then right here is kind of hard to tell. I'll kind of drop you down so you can see it. It says math, so anything above that math label, all of this is extra math worksheets, workbooks, things like that I come and pull out occasionally. This is language worksheets. And then this is just like different, like My Little Pony worksheets and princess worksheets, like little things like that. Stuff that's just kind of fun. And then these are our continent boxes. So we have all of those just stacked up here. And then on top of the continent boxes, I have a State the Picture game that we just got the other day. And then this little bin from the Dollar Tree just says geography. And it has a couple of geography books in it. So that is it. I'll give you another like just little overview of the room real quick. So yeah, it's just basically a bedroom that we threw our old dining room table in and called a schoolroom. But we like it. It's working for us so far. I hope you enjoyed this video. If I missed something or you have a question about anything, just let me know and I will answer you. Bye guys. I just realized that I forgot to show you what was in the bottom part of the hutch. So I'm going to just show you that really quickly. Right here where Anaya's beanbag chair is. Hold on, let me close this door. She's playing Xbox and they can be really loud. And Isaiah's building Legos, and Legos are loud as well. Really quickly, I have extra dry erase things here. Anaya's work box is right here next to her beanbag chair, but most of the time we do it at the table, so she'll just grab this and go to the table. And then there's a Spanish bin, planners and etiquette, just teaching manners and things, Bible study bin, an art bin that my sticker is coming off of. No. And then I'll come down to the other end really fast. Sorry. Oh. And just the same as the other side, Noah's bin is here, right beside where her beanbag chair is, and then her math is up here because it doesn't all fit in that bin. And then we just have a thing with like craft supplies in there. So I just wanted to add that on really fast because I realized that I forgot to show it to you, and I might have someone ask. So there you go.